Talking Point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well for tomorrow. Different platform for news every day. Now we country salute for education, entertainment, political affairs. TTPTV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. TTPT.
Yes, Fambula, una welcome back to yet another very, very important segment when it comes to the Talking Point platform. Just like any other day, we know they're done with Common Talk there. Well, today, one of the Common Talk we'll get for can look into. We can tell you about the 480 million MCC Compact. Waiting government not they tell you. Now we get for can tell you about this money. The truth. Certain eating. I could say information where you not be expect for hearing. I'm sure, and it's true, that government's not going to tell you this because it's not in their favor. You go kind of here. We will also continue with the subject matter. As we know, this program mainly we cover for looking to mineral wealth, and that make we get Mr. Boy Jalo Jamboria every Monday night for can help we follow we understand the worth and the value of Sierra Leone. Because what we discover over the years, we discover say people are actually now you know more about this, they never understand. But when they bring out this information, back them up with evidence, you see. Then you really understand, say, oh, really? And especially at this age and technology, we'll find ourselves. It's just awesome, and it's a blessing for us. And we know, say, yes, people and therefore take action, but you get for prepare the minds of the people. You get for get them the correct information. You get for get them the real intelligence we go make them understand and get the confidence for no say, you know what? This time me right, and I therefore stand up for me right. That's not the project. This is not part of the project we will pursue. And then is Sandy Fambule. I was shocked. When you listen, Dr. Sandy in Step Pekin, in Revelation, the one that we get tears for shed in the shed. The one that we gets faint art for pull out per salon, then go pull out. You know why? Because even senior government cabinet of ministers are involved. Can you imagine? Government ministers and they hide this and they keep this. It was embarrassing. It was shocking. It's the lady revealed extraordinary. Not so that small one shown yesterday we talk about English, you know. And they talk about 1 hour more than 35 minutes. He say you know talk you get for make a book. Una check on this channel. We go invite a woman activist for camp talk on Andy. It's shocking. It's unbelievable. Now confirmation. Our Dr. Sandy in seven months. This is what we talk about. This is not a family member now. The Pekin where according to the allegation where they attempt for rape. And he not only try for rape this Pekin, a try for raping sister. Like I tell you, not to this. I'm not only listening some of now, just in case you not listen it. Am I the lady? It's not in subject anyway. It just too calm, unbelievable what it happened. Am I the mama? He want sleep put instead picking them. He want chase them. Good God, my good God. How this man corrupts the thief state land them, according to not to me talk. They put those names, those property in different names there. It's shocking. If now government will really, really care about the women's and girls' rights, I believe say at this moment, Sandy for step aside and launch full investigation. It's really disgraceful. But again, if parentarily and human then come out and click and catch a naked one, which you would expect. Anyway, we just see we just tell us say we get for bring a woman activist, so we for come shed light on that better one. And every time permit we go drop AKK video. It will be promised study. All this and more. If you just join me for the first time, we want for use this opportunity for welcoming our Talking Point platform with a different signer with the TPP Leona YouTube. Perhaps also you see so for the first time. How for join me? It easy. When you click the subscribe button, turn that bell and let the rest of us. We promise you we go send you an alert. Well, if you're not post you like Facebook, you know, go and commodity for nobody, no worry. Just stay there because with the broadcast as well. We named it a Talking Point platform. But we will kindly ask you, as with the chase follow with 40,000 this month. Yeah, I mean, we're almost done this month, so close to, I mean, next month. Do you consider we can subscribe and continue? And that we also the broadcast TV on Instagram now with the name Common Talk. Me and Mr. Common Talk. When we come, you can see the big man at the building. We can just
platform for news every day now we country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
All right. So yes, Fambul, we come straight to the point. No parking, no waiting. As always, a gentle reminder. No see on the door, but at least don't know. I know what you want to do. We share, especially this kind of information where you hardly get in a traditional media. Please consider for do that. This is the obligation for you yourself. Consider that for make us obligation. We are all in this together, not so. And also not the door. Anyway, awesome. It's a good statistics. So they get YouTube. They tell a lot. Congratulations to we all who would share and make people aware about the platform. Yeah, Mr. Jalo Jamboria from Norway, welcome to the program. You get the mic.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Fambulda Muna, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever on a day. As the host me don't say, are there every Monday because a lot of things happen in our country, but all in root come out from waiting that they can discuss now every Monday. The fight between we political parties, we politicians, the lie and tifo, and they are all concerned with resources. And then they do them because una know they find out the truth. I no canaya for come puel person in name or come puel company name. I canaya for give una information say this is what we have. Then let us look at other countries like Botswana, where they make profit from their resources. Why we not for make profit from resources? I'm here purposely for give una the facts and try to assist una for ask questions. Because at the end of the day, all this talk about MCC, etc., we don't need anything and they. If we politicians them when they do them work out for Duam, Sierra Leone capable for make between 15 and 30 billion dollars every year. Yes. Now we don't hear you say that they can't begin mine lithium. Una don't ever find out the price of lithium? 1 metric ton of lithium is about $46,000. Yes, go and find out. Google, you go see them. Now we imagine say then they pull 100 metric tons na Sierra Leone every year of lithium. Calculate Dandy and see if the country they get 20%, almost go inside government coffers. It don't tell what we country they lost. Let this do so now. Let we begin get benefit. I like na 20%, 25%. Let the country begin get from resources. We not care for can defame any company. I may not they subscribe to the idea, say Big Brother is doing this. No. If Big Brother is doing this, doing that, why is Big Brother not doing it in Botswana? Botswana is getting 50% for every diamond we come on Botswana. If Big Brother they do this, do that, why they not they do on other continents? Why in Africa no more? Not only Africa get minerals. So now we come out of the deception. They now begin ask the necessary questions. The one the way they go negotiate contract for we. They really know what in and they do. And if they know, then they do them in the interest of the country. If I reach the land over to you for sir.
All right, thank you very much. And so, Fambul, there has been many misconception, disinformation, misinformation on social media regarding the MCC. What you know there about for Kairi, so now the hard fact, very, very difficult information for government. As you know, this is not something they want for the media know but self. But we don't make an oath, we don't take an oath and we don't promise we not faithfully say anything of public interest in this country on account on we. This is a promise. I hardly stop because for we this is personal. So what would they do for us? Law we count government on your side. Let we see how this government celebrates them, how governments hope for say it will can transform, and after that we see a barrage, one at what I tell you so of a barrage of videos, audios, now social media praising Maada bill for say the MCC don't come the 480 million. Now that just makes something very good and clear. It's a pleasure. It's good for law. We always they wish good thing for the country. However, law we not use propaganda for wrong governance. Just like way Fijira talk, and it make a lot of sense because by painting yourself like say rich, you appear rich, you know rich. You as a parent, you don't bug your family because who forgive you know the give. This is simple explanation. If we're out there, I mean, painting this rosy picture of a country that is stable, economically doing very good, and that we're on the right track, where inward, in house, we are suffering. The WHO, I mean, the World Food Organization, WFO, then tell we say more than 82%. WFP rather, more than 82% of Sierra Leoneans that are in their food insecurity. This is not a statistics to make up. You can Google them for yourself and get that. Now, let me share what in our government put. It's just 1 minute, few seconds, and we'll count on some of the ash reality na we no good for you.
Filled with joy and optimism about Sierra Leone's future and its partnership with the United States of America. This momentous occasion, which is the signing of the MCC Compact, is a significant milestone that underscores our shared vision of promoting sustainable development for our people.
All right. Okay, that's just a flashback waiting take place. We can share for you some documents then. And we not just tap for share the document, we give you reference for yourself. And we get even the Google the I don't download from the MCC even website. If you ask me, we will send them for you. Now, the truth of the matter, I want to take you to a clip where the US ambassador be make. And based on the information we get behind closed door, that's just the hard truth what we could tell you. Guess what? Mohamed Konneh. Mohamed Konneh is in danger, is in trouble. This now fact we they tell you so. Waiting government not tell you. And they tell you, then tie this money with accountability. Listen, the U.S. ambassador, 3 minutes 48 seconds, and we'll come with the usher in Mr. Jallo. Let we polish up.
As it stands, the genesis of the tripartite committee is the disagreement of the June 2023 elections conducted. But post the tripartite report, we've seen unpleasantries from especially the main opposition, who don't seem to be satisfied 100% with the outcome of the tripartite report. So it brings us to, has the tripartite committee resolved the issue it was set up in the first place to resolve, which was the elections disagreement between the APC, the ECSL, and by extension the SLPP?
Yeah. So I think if you look at the Agreement for National Unity and read the terms of reference of the tripartite report, it was actually asked to do 3 different things. It was asked, 1, to examine the 2023 elections and provide its view on those. It was asked to look at any accountability that may stem from the 2023 electoral contest. And it was asked to look at what can be done moving forward to make sure that we never again have a repeat of the 2023 contest in Sierra Leone. My view is that the tripartite addressed all 3 of those areas.
All right, low tap that side. Accountability. And this, as always, say Mr. Common talk, not the talk, if you not lay on the evidence. This now one of the conditions where the US government give Maada BUC accountability for take place. And we will come put for your document will just flash you so for tell you say this money where people in they sing about so in come one not to even Maada BU in term. So mark this, quote me, it's okay. That's the key figure, yeah, where government say, look, where US they look. We already don't get the sign, where government they look, where US government they look for, make sure say they're all accountable for produce the result or try for fend those key people them, now Mohamed Konneh. This government not will ever tell you because they in the favor. I'll over the mic to you, Mr. Jallo Jamboria. What you make up of this entire 480 million? I'm sure say you're not a fan of I know that. But for the argument's sake, and because we talk about what's your take? And when America the tire now, Pantin way, but Mohamed Konneh election, you get problem with
I
it.
listened to you yesterday. You came with certain very pertinent points. The West now get friends, then get interest. And when you offend them most, they show to you as if they are your friend. What in the gone and Sierra Leone, high diplomacy. And listening to Sierra Leoneans talk, at times I can decide, say, just keep quiet because they will never understand. We nation, we need for upgrade we understanding of a lot of things. What in them call carrot and stick, and they go on so. There are several reasons why this tripartite issue, they go the way they go. The international community, they respect certain international rules, so they're not going to come directly. But at the same time, they are not happy about what happened in the elections. Anybody who feels say they don't pull their attention on the election day, then you don't understand what in international politics mean. Because it will be a bad example for make they allow what in happen in Sierra Leone, let take root. But at the same time, they don't want to create a national, you cannot create a problem solving a problem. So then they take on step by step. when they signed this MCC, the press release will come from the American government clearly get a paragraph or two will say the implementation is dependent on the outcome of the implementation of the tripartite. And the outcome of the implementation of the tripartite is surrounded by one issue, the elections. The elections. There has to be accountability. We are the ambassador, we don't repeat them. There are some schools where they say, oh, the American ambassador, don't be foreign minister for bio. I say, these guys don't understand what they're saying. Diplomats don't come and tell you, this is how I'm going to do. Then they put them in a way, you will understand, you understand. You will not understand, fine for you. That tripartite has to be implemented. And it no matter how long it takes for implement them, but the route where they want to follow, then they follow. And that route is somebody has to account for the elections. The results of the elections have to be accounted for. So, for make we not beat the gun, let we wait and see. But may I assure you, say, somebody is in a trap, and this trap is not able to come out. I go hang and as somebody vast or get some idea in diplomacy. I go hang and this over to you.
All right. In the anger that side, you know, so we must not can get cover, not so. Not all to we with the talk, not so. We must family. You know, I don't understand the anxiety. I don't understand the people and want to let things happen in their own pace. But just like we you rightly say, this is not something we they take a lot of process. But just be rest assured, those people where they on record, where they catch by the election will be dealt with.
Exactly.
This is not a fact. Forget about what in government they see that they love this. This are brave face in the put. Now let me take you back. The document where Mr. Jallo they refer to, so let me just share them for you quickly. Let you just see. Let me just share them for you. Now, yeah, I'm sure say some of you don't see. I'm sure say plenty people don't see, but some of them don't see it. Let me just do yourself a favor. Let me just share them quickly. Let people and just get the opportunity for see. That's not this. You see. Now, not all we they read, and we take this off, though we come to you know the original the document itself. The U.S. government signed 480 million compact with Sierra Leone to transform energy. Now, take this other paragraph down. This second to last paragraph. Now, I'll let you pay attention to. Right? Yeah. It says, I read them for you. It says Sierra Leone's eligibility for the compact remains dependent. You read the word I use? You get for kind of book and for dependent. Now we understand that. On the country's sustained commitment to advancing democracy, combating corruption, and investing in its people, Sierra Leone will need to continue to meet. You get the word? Una get that word there. Una listen, no, Salon people there. Una listen carefully. Let's take that line there again. Sierra Leone will need, and they read that slowly so people in the kitchen exactly. Let government not tell you otherwise because they can't be truth. They can't tell you the fact. Sierra Leone will need to continue to meet eligibility benchmarks in these areas throughout the life of the compact, including the full and expeditious implementation of both the agreement of national unity and the joint recommendations of the tripartite committee. Cooperation between the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party and the opposition All People's Congress on adopting recommended electoral and constitutional reforms and achieving justice and accountability for violence related to the 2023 electoral cycle will be key to these efforts. At the top. Mr. Jallo, please, help with our lobby, let the last man at that last village, we no sabi that big English, help we now we understand the significance of this paragraph. What does this mean? How scary it is, given the
This
kind of
paragraph, they say, even though they don't sign this compact, but from now to the term where then they implement them, even during implementation time, Sierra Leone as a country, this is not about SLPP or APC. It no matter who that in a power that 10 day. From now to the term where then they implement up to the end of the implementation, we get for adhere to certain conditions. One, we for advanced democracy, we for fight corruption, and we for invest in the people. That means we for do everything for improve the lives of the people. The benchmark here is for make this thing continue, we for meet the areas outside the compact they emphasize, or the areas then what the compact they emphasize, and the agreement where them they don't sign for the implementation of both national unity and the recommendations of the tripartite committee, then for make sure say, then do them to the letter.
all right. So Fambul, I think this called perfect summary. Forget about this one. I will take you to the document itself. And I will give you a reference. Let's go and check what would this is so. Last year. All right. This is not the document. This is not the document. Lago of force, let people and see. This is not the document. Now the entire document, this. Now two documents. Now two documents. The Millennium Challenge Compact between United States of America and Sierra Leone. Now, the press release, we do some highlights. Let we go down. This need a whole show for go over around, but we'll not get time for that. Now, 2A number one, pay attention to. Let's take that part today. It says, let's read again. Oh, this is not the document itself. Like I say, if you need this copy, ask me with a sender for you. That's not the government. I mean, sorry, the signed agreement between the government of America and Sierra Leone, and exactly how they want to let happen in this. It says, compact's goal. The goal of this compact is to reduce poverty through economic growth in Sierra Leone. The compact's goal. MCC shall provide assistance in a manner that strengthens good governance, economic freedom, and invest in the people of Sierra Leone. So, which means, what Mr. Jallo just talk, it coincide, it actually gets a focus. You see, then sets a goal.
It's not about the political party or head of state. It's about the government and people of Sierra Leone. People and have to understand, say, government na continuous institution. Political parties, they come, then go, but governments, they continue. The policies for continue. We not get that tradition as Sierra Leone. One of the things where the MCC Compact, they try for do, now for make we begin follow that tradition. I made them, they give them conditionalities here. Because we own, everybody we can get your own, I call a manifesto or we manifesto, where they not even sabi what thing for do.
All right, let me just jump this side. Make we understand this side. Let me highlight them for Fambule, make them get this side. Allow me no highlight them. Okay, all right. This side. Make we understand by section 2.5 interest. Sierra Leone shall pay or transfer to MCC in accordance with the program implementation agreement and any interest or other earnings that accrue on MCC funding prior to such funding being used for a program purpose.
This is a very deep statement. You know what they say? It's not so money where anybody they can eat. They can't eat Ebola money. Any change you left them for send them back. It's a very deep statement. You get several ways we can interpret them. But the fact is, the funds cannot be misused by Sierra Leone. That's the bottom line.
All right. Now, let me go page 55. Fambula, we go page 55. Like I said, a huge document. We don't get time for go over. What do? We just scan the area officer we get interested in. Now we pay attention to. We look for page 55. I want show us something on page 55. This is not for just clear the air once and for all. Once we count that side, I they pause some seconds for let people get draw the attention of the people that will continue. They look for page 55. Where page 55? What's that? You go out. Kanaya, we need you. Page 55. Fambula Nabia, they look for page 55. All right, today 20. Still the one up. It's still the first.
It's not a big document. Not a big document.
All right. Now we man be don't scan that anyway. Anyway. At a pause, just like I say, few seconds. Why? It means a lot. You see, there are many videos and audios where they circulate social media, where they misinform the people, where some of we disagree, and including senior government official. In fact, out of the putter, then say, Maada Biodon go bring come 480 million now, where the council, not to where the council. Now, make I refer you to the document. This not to Mr. Common talk the thinker. If you want the document, ask me with a queue. This now the document would then sign the PDF version. Now, let are enlarging, let are enlarging a little bit more, a little bit. Right. Okay. All right. I'm sure plenty per with this here. If we're able to enlarge into that level there, because I think it says you cannot. All right, it's fine. Famul, when they see you get year one, this not to government of Salome Kango. You get first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. So what in the American governments do? Then compartmentalize, then broken down. This not a money we don't come as our people and put on our social media say the $480 million don't come. No, far from that. We don't need for a crack we on this. You get a reference for go check this. And please, Apwiba, let people understand the span, because I remember one of the interview where the U.S. ambassador say this could take up to 6 years for let this money even come out the country. But this not to the U.S. ambassador one playing clip again. No, we they show you now the document itself. What did the document says? Look at the screen.
The fact is, if we want to put them in simple terms, the money of itself not become Sierra Leone. All the entire way they put in this chart, then they pay contracted institutions. It no matter whether na US base or European base or African base, as long as they meet the criteria for undertake a contract, then they pay them the money. When then come Sierra Leone for do the work, then get right now for subcontract local companies or institutions. For say that money, then they send on to government of Sierra Leone, then go put on a bank of Sierra Leone. Anybody will tell you that say no understand what they talk. So let them they dance no more. The money they come, but not so then they eat them. And the people of Sierra Leone get this money. If they say that they can't build powerhouse, the money they can then build the powerhouse, the people then see them. If they say that they can make water supply, the money they come with the company where they can do the contract, now they come do the work, now they give the money, now in the account. Any penny we left, because then get forget local arrangements where sometimes money go they pass through government ministries and whatnot. But any penny extra we left during the time of the project, then for account for them. Now it will be the read first. Remember that section where it be read on the document. So this let them dance, but not so the money income one are the issue. Now the conditionalities where they be in this money. This not so I they call them doing business as usual at all. Somebody has to take things and do them seriously.
Okay, let me just tell the people and first. So basically, within Madabio in time, then they expect forgets between the first year of the project, 33 million. Then they expect 10,000, 33 million, and they can.
That is if they complete the tripartite.
Exactly. So family, I know. So during Madabio in
if the
time,
tripartite complete, now the 10 the project they start, now the 10 year one they start.
yeah. So I don't get the fact there. So forget about waiting government they tell you because they can't be open like this. They can't. All right. So I think with a pause on that side here, we definitely go follow up on a trust. We
And this
definitely
not you get for the follow up, go.
yeah. So
Long. We go to talk about that once in a while.
the next part this program now with regards to mineral wealth, and we be start for put a document on the screen. I don't know which page where you want to pay attention to today.
Go to wait. Let me see. I have it open here. Just hold on. Go to section 3.1. The African mineral story.
Section 3.1.
3.1. Yes, that's it. Go down.
Okay.
Go down back with them.
This one?
Now go up. Let the page be. That's it.
Okay.
Highlight so.
Okay.
This is not the history of African minerals. Why I want this history? Now, because we get certain weaknesses in our system where they make we they do bad deals. If una see now, African minerals came in 1996 and registered as Sierra Leone Diamond Company. They operate in alluvial diamond mining up to 2005. From 2005, now then give them free hand for go do feasibility in Atonkolili. And this is the tradition we'll get in Sierra Leone. Companies, they come, then they give them free hand for go do feasibility. A country we say now in the Athens of West Africa, we're supposed to forget all the technicians, them and everything. We're not able to assess we own value. If we don't assess ourselves, when other man come with the left arm, let go assess, he can't tell we. If you get cassava farm or you get orange farm, person say I want buy cassava or I want buy orange, you go tell and say go come Thomas there and they can tell me. This is not the first weakness where they make we know they get good deals. Because if we know what we get and we know the quantity and value, now the first way that way they begin say, okay, this is what we have, this is how we are going to negotiate. I want to go up with these things as small. Go to the next page. Mr. Comment, or go to the next page. This ownership, the ownership, look what in this document say about ownership. If you see this diagram, the corporate structure, African minerals not there again, but now we have the Chinese. And I'm sure this structure has not changed. When you look at this ownership, you know they see what in Sierra Leone they get from this mineral. Instead, now foreign institutions, they profit from this mineral. 12.8 billion metric tons of iron ore. We then get for mine over the next 50 and more years. We country, no, they get nothing from them.
Amos?
What we country they get now, government of Sierra Leone, they say 10%.
And you talk about Mr. Figure will be the type for talk about. It's a
12.8 billion metric tons of iron ore. And minus iron ore, there are other minerals where they know they account for.
They know they account for.
Because the southern they mine the iron ore, people there will know Tonko Lily, they know say Ferengbeya since 1930s and 40s have been places where they know for gold mining. And that's where the iron ore mining is going on. There are other precious metals there. Even possible say this lithium, more than they talk about, now they within that geological belt. Because if they find lithium, now Bo district, then Fenam, now Bombali, now this place, Nongoa, Bendembu Nongoa, then they within the same geological belt. It's unfortunate. Next year, Oka will put the geological map for Sierra Leone, let people see. They rock and they run north-south. You understand?
Yeah.
There is a lot of losses where the country they get because people them where they at the top yonder, they know they do business for the country. Now we left for blame them companies where they come. How you prayed you bid na so they lay down the I sell you send na so treats they buy you. But one are able to talk to the bears consolidated. Then they get 50%. Then they get other advantages them. Now then they even talk about polishing and cutting diamonds in Botswana. Now that arrangements and deeper now. We na Sierra Leone with the dance Aguda with minerals them.
I tell you. You know,
they go
when you yeah, when you it's shameful. Now I want let people listen.
I just want
you know,
Mr. Come on talk now one. I want this. Platinum then at the western area. Where they know they talk about. That Black Johnson owner, the Black Johnson, it's platinum. I have the documents. I think I sent it to you.
So not official at all. So, Fambul, I want to listen again. This now from the Oxys mouth, the U.S. ambassador. Salon where would they say nothing other day. See what this man they excited for say American companies and make look the language we use. It's a tremendous. Help you know we understand tremendous
before they bring the American ambassador. I want Sierra Leoneans the way they in the United States. Let them check the stock markets in the United States. They will come to discover that there are companies trading Sierra Leone minerals in the stock exchange in America. Even this lithium, Electros is listed in the stock exchange. That way then they deny. Electros is listed in the stock exchange. And the present global price for lithium is above $43,000 per metric ton.
All right. Now, what we will do, Lola, just see some of the resources so that they ship now away from we. Then from there, they can play the US ambassador in admission. Anyway, let's take it to
I
the
will tell you
Chinese.
something. I will tell you something. The Americans will be prepared to give us a good deal if we get people that they negotiate a good deal with them.
You're right. I agree with you.
Now the people them will be get we go negotiate deals with them. I will call them Munku. I Munku them. Because if you don't know you what, you know Munku. If I know me what, when are they go negotiate with Posse? They tell you say now this I want.
Now this, yeah. Anyway, we can just now.
Work in progress. This is the daily routine for staff at various mining sites managed by Leon Rock Metal Group. The company operates in Sierra Leone with an integrated iron ore supply chain covering mining, processing.
I'll say two things to start with. First, I think the tripartite committee did an excellent job working with technical experts provided by the United Nations and other donors to come up with very credible recommendations, and with 80 of them, very extensive recommendations as to how to improve the electoral system here in Sierra.
Mining pit, and says he has learned
A system that is much closer to international best practice.
The locals based on the local content policy, because we get we senior staffs there when the Ghanaians there we serve as senior supervisors there, and we don't learn a lot from them. So with that process then they tell you say in near future we get for step in for take the responsibility for champion the mining activities. And we learn every day.
Mamusu Kalma was born and raised in Bumbuna town, one of the surrounding communities around the Tonkolili mining sites.
Well, like the mining has greatly improved our community and also helps us as young people sustain our lives. We're really happy about that. However, the only problem we have is with the road network. I do business where many workers take the bus to the site, so I make a profit as they buy from me on their way to work.
CGTN later caught up with Paramount Chief Alimami Bokari Yalan Kuroma III, who told us that the company allocates 1% of its annual revenue to the communities, with the latest a little over 53 billion old loans, which is over 2 million United States dollars.
Well, more importantly, one of the things that we don't happen at this committee, will not ever happen before. Now the company commit for provide a community development fund. That fund it provides so much money for we now the community who they around the mining that it don't empower we for do a lot of things.
He further stated that the funds are being used for community development with future plans including the provision of clean drinking water, a drainage system and graded road facilities for the Bumbuna community. With environmental issues a major concern, the company told us about strategies they're implementing to mitigate its impact.
We have what we call a tree planting drive, which, for example, just this year we are planting more than 2,000 trees just this year. So subsequent years, we shall increase that to maybe 3,000, 5,000, as the case may be. It's just one area that we're trying to intervene in terms of environmental management.
Experts say continued investment and strategic development are crucial for achieving sustainable growth in Sierra Leone in order to drive development and improve the lives of its people. Eric Kawa, CGTN, Tonkolili, Sierra Leone.
All right. You go through a light to still a struggle for cow that video the way Brian on said they talk almost American company that they make in the country. He used the word tremendous and let's just walk you through while so they still the work and behind.
You see, what in and they do so all na fall face. We people are not understand, they really not understand. If man they make 10 million, they can give you 100 million. How you call that? They have all face business. But we're not to blame the companies then for what thing they do. We can't blame them. The contract that was signed, now based on that, make them companies how they behave so. If we been getting strong contract, we map out certain things them and say, this is what we should get, this is what we should do, this is how we should do it. I believe say some of them here not been for they happen. We did a long way for make we country benefit from the resources. We did a long way. We did a long way.
BO was the.
All right. I think we are very lucky. We don't get her. All right. Now listen.
I think U.S. investors as a whole are very cautious in Africa. Our companies are not the risk takers that some of our European counterparts companies are. And when I'm talking about Sierra Leone right now to U.S. companies, I talk about it as a potential opportunity for investment, because we do have companies that are making excellent rates of return on their investments here. I talk about the fact that the
all right, I think excellent rates. In other clip,
I will be very honest.
In other clip, he used the word tremendous. Yeah,
yes.
He talk about excellent American company where they make fat profits of the country. And apart from that, I just want just drawing one video for this. If I follow the recap, no, not forget. We are drawing this this 4 minute 24 that we walk you through now. Family, now listen again to this.
Welcome back to Proactive. I'm joined now by the Executive Director of Newfield Resources, Carl Smithson. Carl, it's great to have you on the line, and it's been a little while since our last update, and there's plenty to cover. So I wonder if you'd like to just give us a bit of a clue about how the year started for you.
Yeah, morning, Tom. Okay, so as you know, we're developing our primary asset, the Tongo Diamond Mine in Sierra Leone. We were very happy to receive the whole board delegation actually in January, and this was a kind of a precursor visit to the Indaba conference that we all went to as well. So yeah, they were there for 10 days, and basically saw the A to Z of the mine development. All very impressed, of course. So the mine's been going quite strongly. We did our first production and sales last year, and we're ramping up to another sale probably by the end of this quarter or early the second quarter. So things are moving in the right direction. The underground is moving okay, and we've got some expansion plans that we want to be looking at now as a board, subject to funding, of course. But yeah, the mine is moving forward at pace.
Fantastic. So we will be looking at those expansion plans a little bit later. But first, how has the mine itself actually been performing, and what is it that people found when they went to visit it?
Well, what we've found over the last, let's say, 12 months since we actually started producing diamonds from the first mining level, we're actually experiencing higher grades, that's diamond content of the rock that we're mining, than what was expected and planned as in the resource statement and the reserve statement, let's say. So about a 25% positive variance on grade, which is actually very good, and that's consistent across the board. So that's a good sign. On top of that, our first diamond sale in May last year was very successful, actually, and we got a price, I think, of a $262 per carat. And again, this was against the expectation of $222 per carat, so almost a 20% positive variance on then. So we're actually beating on the grade, and we're beating on the value. So I think this is boding well for the long-term outlook of production.
You must have been pleased to take those figures to the Indaba conference.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we had obviously quite a lot of meetings there with the cross-section of the investor community, let's say. And yeah, it's always good when you can talk about, positive variance as opposed to negative variances. But I think, we realize that, we're at the very start of our 18-year life of mine here. So there's a long way to go. We're starting off on the right foot. And, we believe that this mine can sort of deliver positively for those 18 years and beyond, actually. And, we certainly see a lot more carats than the 8 million carats that we've drilled out already. So, that's going to be a bit more exploration work, increase the reserve, increase the resource, and hopefully have a longer life of mine than the current plan of 18 years.
So, Carl, let's turn to those expansion plans now. What is it that we can expect from you in the coming couple of years, do you think?
Right, so the current focus is on 2 ore bodies, and this is underground mining, okay, Tom? So we're into the first mining phases on the first ore body. The second one will follow mid-year onwards. So we're accessing these 2 ore bodies from basically the same underground decline. Now, there's 11 known ore bodies on this property of ours, on the mining license. Obviously, we've only got 3 in the mining plan. So we're mining the first 2 this year. Next year, we're going to move a little bit further to the east and start on our third development, a place called Tongo Dike 1, which has 1.4 million carats in its own right. So that is an expansion program which will effectively take our production from the 2 kimberlites, which will deliver 250,000 carats by 2027, to over 300,000 carats, including this third kimberlite that we're going to develop now. And I think looking beyond that, we could actually, as I say, there's 11 different ore bodies on the property, 5 are in resource and reserve, and I think we've got quite a few levers that we can pull to actually increase the production as time goes by.
Well, Carl, let me wish you the very best of luck. We're going to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining me today on Proactive.
All right. Cheers, Tom. Thanks very much.
All right, so I'll walk you through again. You hear about Carl Smith, where they talk about high-grade diamonds and about the returns that they make, about in a few years and expect to get 250,000 carats to 300,000 carats. And you did mention about the blame goes to us.
They get baccarat, no, so 260 almost dollars.
Sorry?
The price where you say then they get baccarat, which is 260 something, where they expect $240.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we're not going to blame these people. We can't blame them. I don't know blame for them. Now, we will get we country, not know we value. Now, we will get we country, not know how to negotiate. Because these same people go to Botswana, they comply with the existing contract. The same De Beers where they mine diamonds now, Botswana, 1971, they run diamond mine in Konneh, SLST. The government of Sierra Leone called them, say, now we can negotiate for 50-50. People, they undermine that process. And it's about that time, now in Botswana are able to succeed, forget 50%. So now that law applies to every company where they go there. Because you can't change the law company by company. It's going to be unfair. You understand? If Sierra Leone don't get a mining policy where they set a minimum percentage, I go tell you, Mr. Common Talk, if even 25% we they get from all the minerals here in the mine, then we'll make sure, say, we ask for serious issues like environmental management, workers' security, workers' conditions of service, for ensure, say, them pay the people a real income. Sierra Leone would have been on the way to development. Because one of the things we not see, when then companies here, they go working at Sierra Leone, there are people in the government where they undermine the country interest by telling them to pay bad wages. And one thing they forget is consumption in a society, now they instigate development, not to big roads and buildings. When the population, a greater percentage of the population, able to buy and sell goods and services, that exchange where they take place, it creates a sustainable chain of demand and supply, where means production will begin take place. This is this simple economics where we politicians are not savvy. And then they look at Sierra Leone in styles. When you negotiate a mining contract, look at how this will affect the labor market, how this will affect the education sector, how it will affect the health sector. Now, based on that, you say, okay, let's ask for this percent. If we now want 25 or 30%, we now begin with 60%. Now you resources. Now you right.
Yeah.
Now when they get the oil, they put a loss. Anybody who they can mine, they forgive 70% to the government. Yes. And
70%?
the oil, yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. People find that unbelievable. We are not going to ask for 70 because when they look at the fact that we need development. Norway can do without oil. They discovered oil in 1950s. Then say they don't for slow educate to picking them. Now 1969 then begin mining them. Then can do without them. But we need the revenue from the minerals then they for make we put money into education for equip schools, put money into health for equip hospitals. The kind of contract or they sign, now I'm going to make we able to do that. Not for they go bigger to MCC. That MCC money will then give it so, if we can't be well organized, now 4 months wage. Now 4 months wage, $400 million. A lot of things wrong. And the blame is with us in Sierra Leone, especially us who claim to be educated. We get to accept that responsibility.
Yeah.
We get to accept that responsibility. We get to begin think for the country. Not about to pocket them.
That's brilliant. And this now the reason we continue this advocacy in all fronts, and this is something we could take extremely serious because I don't know, it appear in development terms as if within the storage, while other countries in the AI. Anyway, this video promised on yesterday because time don't beat we. I'll just put on 4 minutes. You know, get so much significance, but you go and look at and say you know get darker. But when you look at actually what they happen within the country, it's sad, it's shameful, it's disgraceful, and embarrassing to a point that you feel for the people of Sierra Leone. They're like a lost nation. Listen, this guy.
Until the truth is finally revealed. Today, I owe it to the people of Sierra Leone and the people of the APC for continuing to shed light on this issue where they go on social media. Let me use this opportunity first of all to tell thank you to all you who don't cost me, all you who don't say bad things about me. Their strength, their love for the APC is why I'm in this. And I'll continue to speak up on this, and I'll continue to call out people to speak to us. The APC entered the Agreement of National Unity, and an agreement was signed. We had international partners and the SLPP as the other side, and I make them call on tripartite. Before the agreement was signed, there were certain facts that were laid bare to the APC. And then they make some of the leaders who were at the APC at the time who didn't have been not sign. People like Kelfala Mara. Today, I want to call out a few people in the APC to speak up on what happened at Bintumani. One, Dr. Kelfala Mara will not be signed the Agreement of National Unity. Why did he not sign? Let him speak to the people. And he's the chairman of the Tripartite Committee. Two, Dr. Richard Konneh. I know you're a man of high reputation. I believe it is time to speak up again and tell me what were told, what were you told before the tripartite, the Agreement of National Unity was signed. Three, my own brother will be also be part of the committee when Honorable Abdul Kagbo. 4, Abdel Timbo, Usman Abdel Timbo. 5, Omri Goli. 6, Prince Tolly, when I be the youth leader at the time. I stopped the list there so far, and I will include Honorable Ambassador Petito Koroma. They were all part of the Agreement of National Unity. Then go there, and then sign. And after signing that document, nobody spoke to us on what was the rationale behind signing that agreement, what the international community said to them, and where are we today. I deliberately, I'm not saying people say, oh, why not call the national executive? Tunis has spoken in the capacity as national chairperson, spokesperson of the party. So calling anybody in the national executive for talk again, they had a PR who has spoken for them. So we are calling on these people for telling me what happened. I think so we know the truth of what happened, and we will either know if electoral justice will give you the required results what we want, or from the initial stage we'll go into that agreement here, we know say we know we'll get what we want. Of course, the Ogagbata of the agreement, we sign the agreement of national unity. We also sign the tripartite recommendation when Dr. Samuel Kamara for come out again and talk to we, the Sierra Leoneans, the members of parliament, the councillors, for talk to we, the APC lovers, the APC people them. We people that suffer in silence. We people that suffer the psychological stress of the election identity now. Let them talk to we before them go into that agreement day. What was it about? Let them tell us. We demand them for speak up. This is not just the start of this series. I will continue until we get the truth. And I am sure the truth will prevail. Thank you very much.
What's your take? What is going on with these guys?
Before I give me take, I will tell you categorically say, now this disorganization and internal.
Wait in, I don't get you.
I say before I go on, forgive me take, I will tell you say, now this internal disorganization and lack of direction. Now, one of the reasons we make the international community they step slowly with this election issue. I've been telling you several reasons they will make them step slowly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You cannot remove somebody to bring a disorganized group. You are creating a bigger problem. The APC get for sit down, then do their homework. Maada have been talking, me and have been talking, say then go scatter APC, and it look like they don't succeed. The APC is a defunct party. Now we begin talking now plain. Because so many things they happen, you ask yourself, are these guys really working as a team, or is it an individual issue of people coming together for just one purpose for election? And even the election, did they take it seriously? You know, let we sit down with plenty things go come on a door, plenty things go be revealed to Sierra Leoneans from now to the next 36 months. And be rest assured, it's not only going to come from the APC, it's going to come from all the politicians. They've messed up big time. They messed up big time. And this carrot and stick approach to United States they use now for expose them. Then go begin call them, now even go do this, now even go take down the. On our way, yeah?
That don't begin.
Maole. Maole. Okay.
Anyway, so Fumble, now this we get time for. As always, Odeka open the line, and also we can take you text messenger. We see a lot of Funado send the message, but now we just take 2 minutes behind the scene. Lord, we say dance behind us, so shake. If you just join me for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming a common talk. Today we look at the MCC 480 million, what it mean, and we'll explain unto people and the reality, the truth, the facts. And we also look briefly on we mineral wealth in the sense how we country value, why we not forget any business with poverty, and how investors and then the benefits don't we the ordinary citizens we live in anguish or abject poverty. We also flash with AKK in video on Samara and the rest, and we'll be touch on Dr. Dennis Sandy. We attempt for rep in West in Pekin then, two of in Pekin then, and they expose about in corruptions then. The land the way they thief, the money the way they thief, the child, the domestic violence. This not always so. And the repeater, please do not check now this channel on the 6th day, 1 hour 35 minutes. We go carry with an woman activist for can help you understand that day. It's really, really heartbreaking for you. What lady they talk. Anyway, we can't just now for them issues for can give the mic.
If you want to subscribe to the TPP Leone YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Common Talk and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification. If you want to subscribe to the TPP Leone YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Common Talk and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification.
Yes, family, and the line door open. Lord put for you the line at the screen. I think Lord take the first caller. Yes, caller, outside they call from.
Yeah, Mr. Common Talk. I call from the Common Talk for family.
All right, thank you.
Mr.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Common Talk, thank you so much. We tell you so much thanks. Lord God, you more, long life and well body and energy for Wuchi. And also Mr. Jaburia as well. Now, Daddy, you see, like the sardines outside you measure. Now, no wonder what is say with the killer like a fall. Them people are because they're all nothing. They're all conspirators, including the boss, Madam You. They're not killed. They were the blood they found them. When see that they start, then they go out from their families. Them even Fatima, if he can't talk, then they go talk. Say what the hell where they go through, Madam You. You see, them people are then they and what we can't see. They know. Now they go, Madam You, they go. If they go do that deal, for give them money, take to the IG, the head.
We don't lost this man. We don't lost this man.
Okay, we don't lost all right.
Okay, they dull one. I don't know.
For reason. For can't expose them all waiting at the dirty hand. Whether we don't do before and what did they do? And inshallah, God, when she don't open their soul, now we ask them. We will not be no more politics with the follow now. Inshallah, God will make it hard and go.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
We thank you now. We are alone, not relax.
Okay, thank you.
We keep go and not forget to subscribe and share and like.
All right, thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much. This platform, if it's for them, they pass now 50 something subscribers now. Yeah, long not they watch no more the program, long not they listen no more, but now they subscribe and they like as well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Komoto.
Thank you very much. God bless you too.
Jamboria, please let more information they come. We not the intellectuals that will not bring more for we will not know long we go.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Now we had another voice. Thank you.
Any kind we're in and out. we go put them and then go suffer the consequence. Then go only responsible. Well, thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. All right. So we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. We missed this one. Okay, Lord, we take this one. Okay. Lord, we had this one. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we missed this one. Yes, call outside the call from. What did happen? Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, all right. Well, I'll leave this one for some call back. And what's one sample for the puts? Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from Leicester. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes,
you have the platform.
Hello, you follower.
Okay.
Musa.
China, the money when they get their minerals. One thing we mention, we are going for make we go see about
The truth is finally revealed.
Because first of all, when company they come for mine, normally they follow the value of that company. So from that value, then they make it into shares. So the Botswana government bought 51% of shares into any company with in mind. So therefore, then they get 51% of the profit. So now that in Lac Salon, we will not invest 1 penny for any of the minerals. So therefore, then they give what they want, we want a business partner who just get the minerals down. So now that I want to mention into this discussion, say they're not just to get 50%, because through the value of the company, then they get 51% of the shares when the government buy. Where contrary to we, the first company we see the give money, the shares, now the one way that was already they negotiate. So we don't know say that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Sorry, it's Reggie.
Okay.
Yeah, am I live?
Yeah, you did live?
Okay, fantastic. Good evening, BJ. How are you? Good evening.
I'm doing fine, my friend. How are you?
One moment. To make a mistake, we'll make a mistake. Just one try for. Yeah, go ahead now. Which side they call from?
Sorry, in the UK.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So my question is, I want somebody to come and articulate for me, any minister, pastor, president, APC or SLPP, why in 2024, two things you will not seem to be able to do. Number one, why do we still depend on IMF and World Bank loans? Why are we not using private facilities for loans where the world is awash with money? Number two, the people that they mine, the people that they do business, not a corporation. Corporation is just a paperwork. It's people, and people are all over the world that you could pay expert rates to do the same job. Why are we still selling these resources to people when we're capable of hiring people ourselves to do the work? And lastly, that none of these APC and SLPP people understand is there's a way to set up your governmental linked corporations where they're profitable, CEO-based corporations with profit-driven functions, where that profit is used to build the infrastructure of your country. Don't tell me it's not being done. Singapore has done it. Dubai is doing it. Don't tell me these things are impossible.
Botswana is doing it.
So both parties, I exclude nobody. And that's my point. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Would add another voice? Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, outside the call from.
Mr. Common Talk, this is ex-civilian.
Yeah, ex-civilian, you get the platform. Go ahead.
I see today, Mishaoli Monk. You know, Mr. Common Talk, let me tell you something. This lithium, where did they talk about? So where did they talk about why they are in the mine and Asalumi at the pit? If the people who said in the mine this lithium, where they enable profits, better not damage them. This thing get a very, very dangerous chemical, a very high acidity. If you able to Google, you go to Congo, you see other lithium, they damage people them. All the water, all the soil, they will plant nothing around that Goma area. All the chemical will evolve for batteries, like lithium, this cobalt, this cassiterite. All of them are very dangerous chemical minerals. And no precaution, no day. They not tell the people that they mind that thing in that area. They even we go the work them batteries and then a BMW. We wear double clothes. Now double clothes we wear. You got to be very careful. When we just say the non-process are finished with the shells, or they couple up them together. You get special clothes and hand gloves where they wear. God. Okay, I just want to tell you, thank you. How many do research for the poisonous chemical with that lithium they produce during mining?
Anyway, I like your point. You take me to another angle, the environmental side as well as the health. It's very important. Very, very important thing. Yes, thank you very much. It's really, really important. You know, I'm glad this one this one add more flesh to certain things the way we not can talk safe. Then contract only the science safe.
I said it
anyway, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yes, they call from UK. Thank you very much, Mr. Kamanto.
Yeah, you get the platform.
And thanks to Mr. Jamboria. Always good to see Mr. Jamboria and they come with double ideas and for grow the platform. Please, I just say all your family members and for more to promote the platform. I just want to join me the last speaker, my brother, when they talk about the platform. This platform need for grow because we get a lot. Education not cheap. So of the inside and they can pay for all the knowledge there. For the analysis there, of course, we get some free. So what we brother need that for more to propagate the platform and more to promote them. Please, I want to beg everyone. Listen, my brother, now look at the episode of Sunday. And no newspaper today. Did any newspaper talk about it? From all this episode spread out yesterday on the social media? No. And they see a lot of allegation of money, and this guy having gun, threatening people, he get gun at OSSF. Imagine the kind country there, that kind minister is gone. So and they know that they don't work with an escroma. These are the same possible who campaign tough against an escroma. You know, what that tells me and you, the people in Sudan would grieve, will be angry to yourself, who see them kind of the old position today. They amass millions of dollars in their host them. They will sit down with the fight yourself on social media. We sit down with the cost yourself. Where then guys they do the thief. Don't look at it before they focus for them what am they are. They can't call this thing they hold them for dinner pilot for discuss issues them. Then guys are then disappoint people them. Instead they come back for can just fight themselves. They look at all of them corruption there. Who said they want to wait for all them government responsibility? Who said this then is they count all over hundreds of thousands of dollars. Nobody don't know. Until we implicate the camp for kind revealing there. Imagine that. So how the country they go before? You get pretty politicians like they were, they buy ocean, seize people in land, they embezzle everything. Nobody. If parents only come back in a parliament, so what you expect? What you expect? Then there are also people who for Sudan, who for galvanize yourself, who for Sudan, who for think critically, who for provoke the brain. What do you do? This is dying slowly. Nobody will talk about herself. Nobody.
No, Mr. So surprised when I see the traditional.
No, because she even mentioned of Charles Magai, know of this issue.
Imagine,
yeah.
Big
man is a politician as well, but they cover her up. Pastors them, they know. So that's a social country, you know.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hypocrisy is at the highest level in Sierra Leone.
They will see so then they abuse and they abuse the people, abuse the country.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. Yeah.
So they will benefit one great person, selfishness.
Thank you very much. Now we had another voice.
It's normal for us.
Yeah.
Now God now say everything now God. We everything now God now that country.
All right, thank you very much, Ahmed. Now we had another voice.
Maybe before we act, I don't know when.
Yeah, thanks very much.
It's sad.
Yeah. All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we missed this one. All right, okay. Now we do this posting.
This Jubi Bangura, they call from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, Jubi Bangura, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, Mr. This platform, we can get some kind of misunderstanding. I mean, they support what they talk, but I think in features they may talk against them. So I decided. And when we come to this lithium, the lithium, I see government is kind of interested release out there. They talk say not lie. All which they put out there are not true. They don't put they put press releases them and they debunk with it at all. I don't call Parliament. Parliament say they don't know. But the company say they sign a release of 13 years. So where are we as a nation? Now there are no more updates.
Before you go, Jibril, I not be misunderstanding. What you say for
all right.
Tweet.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, we had another voice. We see if we go out this person. This person don't struggle for can't get.
Mr. Alusain that they call from Maryland.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
I'm first send this for call this channel.
Oh, okay, you're welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yes, but I want Robert small about this mining business owner. This owner they compare Botswana with Salon. Salon, which might be called Salon, the white man's doing. Botswana now which man country. That the white man that diseased that country is including South Africa. They never left this. Salon and a mosquito drive white man. I mean, they're not the best person. Botswana now and then South Africa on the body with that company with the GBA. They're not doing left and now Mandela affects them. We thought the appetite group, the appetite group that affects. So the different story. Salon now. Checking time wait for bill on with SNDP there. He sell everything to Jamil Said Mohamed. Jamil Said transformed to PGTO. Jamil and Lebanese. They always pull up. Now, Momo, wait, I make coup against them. He said Jamil make coup them. Well, it's all goes in I am. So if that country is APC, now he's considered to maximum. Don't realize that. When Maada Bio Council, now in the fact that what transform the way the mining company, they make the problem with America. What they said, they try for regime change. But because APC not serious, they can't so that the talk so APC not the serious matter. Now they never fit themselves. I mean, they don't have kind of power. Someone come out and decide to say, you know what, let make sacrifice for the benefit of the country because the country big pass me self-says. Now they bring work out. Now they don't take make bad person. Now we pray to God for Sanoya.
All right.
The same say we don't get so. Now we make sure say that one which one. Now we transform the electricity problem. Where they Maada be on a 1%. It left in 2028. That property now for salon. Maada be go so they say they don't. So 2028 start 2030 they go down.
All right. Thank you very much.
You are muted.
From?
Yeah, Mr. Common. So this now Abdul call from United States.
Yes, Abdul, you get a platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Jamboria talk about let people upgrade their knowledge because of the lack of understanding and the effect in other countries. If you check Unity, the headline today, they tell people and say the president in travel one, don't they yield dividend? And make them go sign the MCC. But you tell me what's not the correlation between the president in Boku travel and the points where Sierra Leone score for gets that award. I mean, this lack of understanding a false headline or they give to people, it's just too wrong. All I said I go talking about AKK. AKK, to be honest with you, sometimes what you talk, not true. But the timing, it's a way will be needed here, you know, can give it. Not only the way you get certain percentage of the country, they say, hey, the West African force, they come, no, be hopeful. Then you can't try for being all that thing, they only fall that divide the APC and divide the nation. We don't need that right now. Thank you, bye.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul. Thank you. All right. I think if I not pay small attention now on the Texas there, and we'll pause the call then a bit. Abdul Taiwali, they say scientists. Let's just take this one call, then we wrap the with the calls that side for us. So they pause the call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Canada.
Yes, my brother. You get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Common. God bless you and the family for this insight and this good news really going to week.
God bless you too.
May God bless Mr. Jamboria about where they can bring this kind of enlightening week. But I want to discuss Jamboria because they say in a high intellectual, and then now I kind of want to mobilize because all this news we did not just exposing the government, which they do, which APC we don't do. Yes, this is fine. Why would they do that? Now we mobilize and find a solution on how them bad politicians will get rid of them. Get rid of APC and SFPP. Let them exit the door. Why would they give news of how the government and bad, which is good information, before they conclude the show, now would they come together? Which way forward for Saloon? Which way forward for Saloon? How long will they talk them news? I'm not saying very important. Which way forward? Now we check the Ibrahim Traore ideology. Very great. Revolutionary will start with a patriotic revolutionary idea we will make that country the way so rich more than great self we will change. And Indonesia don't do them, Malaysia don't do them. Hey brother, why we not for do them? This are the really big thing. Why we not for do them? So long we will change within the twinkle of 5 years. So Mr. Jamboria, now we count idea, we got very intelligent the globe. Now we come together and find a way forward to get rid of bad politicians. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you very much. All right. Okay, so Fambu, we'll not pause first the lines there, please. Will they pause first the call? We go help you back the line, but now we just try for help the borders there on the tech side. Yes. Okay, now we just squeeze this one. We go say this will be the last caller. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, they call from Europe.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for the job we do.
Thank you too.
I don't know. I can still be surprised people them, some people them where they talk about all APC system where we don't pass and they compare it to this system we depend right now. You know, for me, politics is about like a football. It's about like a football. If the people then understand within a football, because football will get the full team where you go inside in the play, then get the bench. What you make the bench, them then a bench. Then they sit down and they watch the full team with the inside. We said fault day. Without they do the fault, without the mistake, at least wait time reach them pull them out, then count the people that were in a bench for can change game. I feel saying I saw politics for them. If the APC don't blunder, SMPP don't can power, at least let them be there on opposition. The point them where APC been a mistake, at least where they can, that then for can correct that mistake. So but I don't understand. Take the people and the member working APC we don't do before, still they compare to this kind of technology world which out there. So that's a million point someone.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right. This will be the bonus call, the last call for tonight. Yes, caller, you get 2 minutes. Will be the last call.
Yeah, Mr. Common, good day. This is my concern, Sierra Leone, the call from the US.
Yes, my boy, I get the platform. Go ahead, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much for the wonderful work we do.
Thank you too.
Mr. Common, earlier on, I feel like you is surprised about David Sandy, waiting in stepdaughter come out with against the allegation, like it's kind of shock. You don't need for shock, my brother. These are just one of them, them politicians there, and some of them are the advantages where they will take, over with sisters there. Imagine if this man get mind for doing to a young stepdaughter, waiting else he will do to other person where, basically connect with, These are the things where they don't do when some of the young sisters, they don't suffer. Even college is because the guy na the lecturer. And then people have to take advantage over there with sister them for grade. Then kind of bad stuff then they.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
surprise.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
this is the man where they celebrate innocent people and die one just because of them stand up for their rights. They tell people and say, on a common Mateni, we crush you now, on a common Tombo, we crush you now. So if this money I don't crush mama, they one crush between the back again, but for surprise at all. Then for the APC, just like what Mr. Jamboya they talk about, this thing, let me just open the pray no more, my brother. Not a good experience to get Maada as a president of that country, but again, this a big thing for we will. God just use Maada for let expose so many terrible people in other country. The people who will be look into, who will be up to. Because if Maada not for become, we not for know some of the things that some bad politicians they now will be exposed to. And only God know why make even use Maada for do it they do so now. Because if opposition were responsible, for let them able for only government accountable. Up till now, they're not able for put their house in order. They still refer to themselves. This one come today, pull one word tomorrow, the other one come back again, they can pull another thing. They not say the people are not there in oneness.
Yeah,
so
thank
if
you.
they're able for put the house in order, not so the country they're able for put it. That's what they say for the can teach and go.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Let God take control, my brother.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So much. God bless you.
God bless you too. All right, so family, we apologize. We don't end the call side. Now we just pay attention a little bit on the tech side. We will spend some time here, another 5 minutes or even more. Now we just bring calm this. This one come from Zainab say una for go listen closely to wetin the TT say. It says Sandy say na thing wey in papa be don do to insist on them. Yes, you are right. Zainab there, thank you very much. Sandy tell the lady say, he said this na common thing. In your papa, Sandy in papa technically rape in your pikin. This now wetin the lady talk. He say get evidence to that. This one, Yebu Eugene say, his time will come, he will pay one day for his action. And this one they come up from Memuna Barry. Is it throughout through all Nasalon, they continue to go backwards. We need a growth mindset. And this one they come up from Abdul Tarawali, is a scientist, say at many lithium mines around the world or in the US, over pumping underground salty brine water can have devastating impact. This can include damaging nearby freshwater aquifers, opening up fissures or sinkholes to form in the ground. Spot on color obtained from Google search. Yeah, thank you. Illegal President Maada will lose 50% of his power the day a Kumsi troop set foot on Sierra Leone soil. This one they come up from Memuna to Barry Safa, where they say, because we have dangerous, wicked, selfish, corrupt, and greedy political thieves in Sierra Leone current caller. This one they come up from Sissy Cole. He said, thank you, Mr. Reggie. God bless you, sir. This one they come up from Omar Jallo. Said the problem of the country is that this is our politicians is broke before coming to politics. This one they come up from Bifocal. Say I will betray all of you, says Madabi. If Bio betrays Tassa to get away with $18 million, who is Konneh for Bio not to betray him for $400 million to clean his own stain image? Wow. Lusan Caesar, they say, I want Honorable Kemo Sise to be the next chairman of APC because his ability to stand with the people. And this guy, they come up from Sissy, this one they come up from Sissy Cole. He said, these guys are playing dangerous politics. In fact, this now Munku politics. Let we they go no more. This one from John. Can we say, Mr. Jamboria, you are right in the area of the condition of service for people working in the mining sector. The same happened when African Mineral was operating in Sierra Leone. And this one they come up from Abdul Kamara. He say, hey, Salo, when ordinary people demand go benefits, when people demand go benefit from the country in resources, look where we poor left Church Os Arata. And Abubakar, they send thanks. Thank you very much, Abubakar. Yes. This one they come up from Amnatu Sanusi. They say Maada don't make Salone people don't catch up. Say na money no more than they chase. No love for the people. They are governing. This is so bad, so sad, disheartening. And all right, a lot of text here, but we try to go up. Peter Kormari say, Mr. Come on Talk. I'm sure Marabi is going to implicate Mohamed Konneh later on. You watch and read my lips. Daddy Roberts, they say, what of our fishing industry monopolized by Chinese? This one come from Gladys. He said, this government is full of cheap propagandas. This one they come from Yvonne Conte. Say with them big. Okay. All right. All right, let me go up a little bit. Please inbox me the MCC document, Mr. Come on Talk. I can't unbox it. If you send message now, this number, with general number, I go send them for you. That I go promise you. If you request on that, I go send them for you there. Yeah, Martha, thank you very much for joining us. And Francis Konneh not dey sleep because waiting he do and waiting they come. And also certain thing there, some crime the way they commit, you never be forgiven. That's it. Some Simpsons, even the religious people and say we say there are two Simpsons. Simpsons could be forgiven. Some Simpsons they could not be forgiven. I don't know if you're in that position, that man don't now. Bio and his trusted gang have no credibility at all, but they are the people. But they are the people Bio feels comfortable with. And sequence number is, I will be so happy if Konneh is prosecuted. One thing I tell you, Konneh is not going to free. He's not going free. You get for answer this. Unalo we go no more small. Martin Conte said Dennis, Sandy, Parans, Kaikai, and Mohamed Konneh are the people Bio feels comfortable to work with, not people like Lara Taylor Pierce and people with decent character. All right. This Sunday move from Jamila Conte say, Mr. Come on Talk, you always bring credible guests in your show. Thanks very much. This Sunday come up from Sierra Leone say, Engos and the crush man is in hot waters. All right. Okay. This one they come up from Baby to Lagar. Please like and share. Thank you for joining us. And KK, thank you very much for joining us. And Alma, yes, thank you very much for joining us, as well as Kelvin Sise, thank you for joining us. So Fumble, I'm sure see at least we don't do some kind of justice investment by some. Shitas, my heart hurts because our ancestors are tormented in their resting by our foolishness to believe that these shitas are normal human beings. Invest in what direction? Anyway, Fumble, we tell her plenty thank you as always. It's a pleasure for we get to our voices and they get to our comments there. We are in this together. Not just allay the fear of people and we want they operate to. Even the revolution, the word they talk about, it take years for let it generate. If we ought this talk, what they talk to na social media, it done. We allow we to talk the talk no more. We allow we to, as long as we all the pray for we serve, may God give you the energy. We all the do with well body, the energy, we not self they follow we. There is a hope. That's not the thing we go assure now. The moment we put, I mean, imagine for over 60 years, we not get structures, we not get formidable, sincere revolution. If you want starter, not to way go just start inside 1 month, inside 1 year, not even inside 2 years. So gradually, you ever do what Mr. Diallo Jamboya can call social engineering. And that's not the point what they do. You feed the people with the right mindset, you feed the people with the correct information, prepare their mentality, provoke the thoughts in their mind for ask questions. And those questions demand answers. Now, one day no more people will say, okay, let me ask question. Not of it too, let me ask question. What is happening in Tonkolili? What is happening in Bo? What is happening with this African mineral? What is happening in this? These are some of the things. But how will people even ask when you don't know? That's the reason why we are here to make sure that we even translate this into the most basic, put up and crew. I remember when we start this channel, a lot of people advise we say low put on by English because we'll get beaucoup subscribers, we'll get beaucoup views, it will attract. It's a good thing. We wanted to study, but we can't realize say we miss the point because at the end of the day, we know they have the content, and we're not entire creator for profit. Yes, if a profit come, la bonus for we do and for give back to society. So now that make we choose. So if we feel if we feel so we're able to achieve this inside 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, then we are making a mistake. Now that mistake they will not want to go. Let we take a step by step. Iran, their revolution, it takes some time and prepare. There's so many preparing students there. And so they happen only revolution. even Paul Kigami, where would they talk about too? It's a revolution take some time. I don't want associate myself too much
in Uganda.
Yeah, I don't want to associate myself too much with military men, but because some of them can be deceitful. Whatever Traore they do now, Burkina Faso, yes, he's doing it, but we don't know much. Just like certain things that they see. If you're not in a salon, what matter be they see I'm the best president, unless you're in a salon. Yeah, it's a fact because the opposition had a grant interview to international. They're not the no side. Even social media say they for talk to it. Then so you will see Madabio as the best president for Africa for Salon. He win award, he travel, he do this, he grant interview. One interview he just grant and there's an Forbes. And not counter itself, we go for counter and a Forbes. So each international trip, it make sure say talk to the international media. This is supposed to be the role of the opposition for expose certain things, but they are not doing it. And I will talk this one, I put myself on record. Whoever is advising Samura, they are not helping him. Me, I go just make Randike. Whoever is advising Samura to stay off from the media, not to make comment, not to talk, not to grant, they are not helping him. Technically, they are undermining him. Anyway, I just tap here. So, Lord, we just keep on the conversation. And honestly, anything what they do, you get to get the faith, you get to believe. Anything what you do, if you don't get believing, it's as well for you not even try because you don't get for succeed. And me believe in what we they do so, and I know say it depend yield dividend and it get for yield dividend. So, Famu, and I'll be rest assured, Salon will change. This is a promise. As long as we all they work together for the interest of the country, we will see changes. Over to you, Mr. Jamboria.
You see, first and foremost, if anybody feels say the revolution not started, then you don't understand what's in a revolution. Revolution not to gun and machete. Now change where they bring a different institution, and institutions they begin with the way they think. Any revolution we get for succeed, they get for begin with changing the way where people understand issues and think. Now I make them say the pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the sword, no mean say now the pen they go fet. Now the intelligence, the mentality, the way they think. When you understand things better, nobody know they can fool you. Like me we sit down there, nobody know they can preach in politics to me and take you serious. I they tell you, we don't talk that, I say thank you. I don't hear it. If I want to ask you questions, I go ask you questions where sometimes you're not going able to answer. Because I know maybe better than you. So the first thing we'll need for do and for bring the people them, let them get the correct understanding. Look all over the world, wherever revolutions don't be, where change happen. Now the minds of the people first now change. Some of una way go school na salon and do history, whether be they go brainwash you out European history. Then tell now about the period of Renaissance. Renaissance, that mean the term where like how we did so, where they preach the facts to people, let their minds change. That is the beginning of every successful and sustainable revolution. It don't make any sense. Now we grab jump on a treat, say we they go fight for change government, they can't get somebody they will was past the Wawo pool. Because this is what we have been doing over the last 60 years. Even when we go by elections for go vote, we they so get emotional that we not look at the reason we make for vote. We they look at, oh, they want to do better. Sometimes you how can tell you that na lie they lie by you for make it get you emotions. Una go, una vote. So we're having a cycle repeating itself. If we want change, let we exercise patience. Maybe not all in our own lifetime the change go be, but let be part of the change. Let it left on record say, now them people here, now them been talk, now them been plan, now them been think what this change happen. America, then get them people and they on record. England, then get them people and they on record. France, all over the world, countries they all don't develop, then get people on record when them been say, let we look at this thing from a different angle. Then we don't tell we say this now black. Now look at something now blue. This is what we are doing here, bringing to the people what they need to know so that they go able to take independent decision. And because we're not able to take independent decision, we they depend on one or two people for think for we, act for we. Now I make we did 60 or more years in a quagmire. Everybody we say in a Sierra Leonean is equally important as any other person, whether the person a head of state, na belly of state, na foot of state. Everybody is important, and everybody get a right for know what they need for know about the country, so they go able to take independent decision. The politics or the practice now one way not they allow people them for take independent decision. Now I make alter the ala. If everybody able to take decision for himself, nobody know they can influence them. If I know say Usa Sidom, electricity not the water not they, you they can't tell me for vote for it because me in a fumble. Then I know say you be done did you know make effort for electricity or water. I go ask you questions, say Paddy. Why I vote for you? What you feel say you go do? Tell me. So this is why we are here, to give people the enlightenment, to give them that freedom. Every human being gets a right to freedom. Freedom begins with your ability for think and understand the environment around you and what in the day and what in your benefit, what in your obligation, what in your responsibility, etc. If you see what they come with these minerals, now for tell una say, if we all sit down, we think, we know say, we minerals they're enough for make we run we country. When government they can't dance for money, or then go to us. So now go ask them, say, what you need that money for? Why we not go get them from we own resources? And now left minerals. Somebody asked a question where Mr. Common talking about been put up. He talk about fishing resources. That's another thing we will not pay attention to. With forestry, we not pay attention to them. We agricultural potential. One day, pandemic programs here, I go can give una a background. Sierra Leone has over 11 million hectares of land where them possible for plant response. We're capable for produce enough rice and even export up to 5 million tons of rice. Why are we not doing it? Because we're not getting knowledge. Now we come out of that dream zone where we did. Because then they always say, we get experts them. Yes, we have people who have certain qualifications and learn certain specific things. But honestly, they're not getting knowledge about how to implement it in a land, 1, 2, but could not get the knowledge about how to manage things. Let change happen. I can get a PhD, but maybe the best thing I can do it and I forgo teach. When it comes to management, I know sabi. Who don't see her recently? We been get a bank governor. I want no lecturer and professor. We come, what you see. So do ya, at the beguna, let be patient. I want let una get one thing at the back of una mind. Sierra Leone is going to change, but they change the way we expect them. If one let go fit for make a change, they change so. And I want to know say with the technology and everything where they allow we for talk to una they see we so. From now to the next 5 years, Sierra Leone is going to be a different country because the awareness go on day. Nobody know they come do I elect. So una thank you for listening. So we would come always and we purpose na for give una the instrument la una get freedom. Knowledge is freedom. Knowledge is the power. Una thank you. And I go wish you all good night and good evening or good afternoon or good morning wherever on a day. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. So we tap the program here. Hopefully, by God empowered, tomorrow back we deal with a very important program now, yeah. And maybe, just maybe, we might exclusively come for we can talk about Sunday. We don't need for know this even time because we know at the peak hour now, at the time we get huge amount of people that watch we, and the world need for know about that. And somebody called Naya. He say he wondered the newspaper and said, "Oh, not even right button, as if you're not important." You see, this is the problem that we are having. The traditional media, where they're not the con, things that will matter, it don't matter to them. Things that will not matter, now they matter, now the right books. These are things that all if will be headline everywhere. It's not about personal, not so personal. It's not about it's the government. It's about an individual where they take advantage of young girls and women. And also, they misuse in position, threatening for kill. After you don't do all that, they threaten for kill them. Anyway, hopefully by God empowered tomorrow. Until then, me and Mr. Komoto. Bye-bye.
We intention for safe we country. Cause this thing with the brain line go down the country. Before they make me land, they put people never angry and one bleed, yeah. And just busy for the soul bad seed for the fight me. Oh no, it's not a tribal thing, it's not bad politics for divide and win. People they suffer, see they no be seen. Just they pack with money left up on the tribal scene. Wise up, join the I4 sing, yeah. Tell me if the price na market, they go down where you show you last name. And the same stuff and no more, now we all the left for explain. Oh, if we not keep to all, we not promise them that the manifesto. We don't need for the do them, see how we man you. Man up from some truth, see them down space. Or them puts you in a tight place. Or you left a far place. Exile from your own place. Hey, hey. You get different views, see them down space. Or them puts you in a tight place. Or you left a far place. Exile from your own place, yeah. You know we dey far away from home. Yeah, tell me my day home. Even though I holla day, you know no place like home. No place like home. The only place we go call we home. We not go leave by my love. My body's tribal. Wise up, come together to all many things where the eye don't see. Crimes against humanity. Una don't suffer, people say we don't lose with sanity. Una wanna buy force, nothing una no gets right. Not to water, not to team for it, not to delight. If not the people and self una unite. Now they walk and we neck, they una jump na the flight. No one will go fetch for we right. Boku tax on the people, more burden. Every day new thing, more problem. Waka fine, all the waka people fine. Corruption, the fighting on can for state. We see it take seats, asylum makers, then they. We not a wish for make una fail. Cause that una they fail, and so we they pay. We wanna feel the country on bail. My lights are line and we back to hell. all una promise them not manifest. Una no need for the do that see how they manifest. Man up on top, true, see them down space. Or them puts you in a tight place. Or you left a far place. Exile from you, you get different views in them down space. Or them puts you in a tight place. Or you left a far place. Exile from you, yeah. We get far away from home. We are tell we mind them home. Even though I holiday, you know no place like home. No place like home. The only place we go call we home. We not go leave am alone. I'm going to try my thing. We go bring them back. In a day, wise up, come together. To all now they pay attention. And myself don't begin make true confession. We are here and find lecture. How now you must control government we get. How they don't look for lights there. They don't see. And if lights not there, nothing not go up. Well, we science don't come for this business now. Because me no say, if now we can't give money safe within the use for fly. We don't get no benefit to this country. Then get a safe and pay that ship now down. Lights go come. This is not a rocket science. Country don't left now, nobody know for talk. You say, oh, I'm open now for tomorrow. And they can kill them with push.
Young people are dying.
Civic rights for protest, self, they don't take now we army. When you think for the right thing, then send them police and soldier by you. How, now get okay? Because we push people into the wall, if we expect them to bounce back. The credibility of the elections and the legitimacy of this government, look at Ledoyanda. But all day, they can plan how for rule this country without no benefits for the people. But one thing we always they forget, that the God factor and the will of the people. Salon people will not lose hope. Papa God is slow,